There's a lot to see from a civilization and how they treat little ones. The things that they're brought up with. Or the horrible things that's done to children. The constant millstoning of the children. It speaks volumes of the type of civilization we actually really are. When people want to talk numbers, they never want to talk the numbers of the babies. There's a lot that we could learn from the babies. This is from Kj Osborne. I'd like to share it.
Babies are a reminder that no one made themselves and that we're all heavily indebted to someone else. Babies are a reminder that no one made themselves. As adults, we give love chiefly because of what others can do for us, entertain us, charm our eyes, explain things, soothe us. Babies don't deserve much of anything from this point of view. They can really do nothing for us, yet we help them nonetheless. They in turn teach us about the truest, purest, ego-free kind of love, which is about giving affection without an expectation of receiving anything in return, but simply because someone else needs help, and we are in that position to give it. When they cry, we don't accuse them of being mean or self-pitying. When they hit or they kick or they scream, we assume they must just be frightened or momentarily vexed. We are constantly aware of just how much the workings of hunger, or a tricky digestive tract, or a lack of sleep may affect human character. How nice it could be if we were more often able to apply a similar method of interpretation to adults. How kind we would be if we could look beneath the surface behavior, the unpleasantness, the viciousness, the hatred, the desperate grumpiness, and see what could really be going on as just confusion or fear or exhaustion. It really is the simplest truth. All of us were babies once. This is a shared experience we all have as human beings. But it's an especially alien thought in the context of people that we find weird or off-putting. The maniacs, the serial killers, politicians. All of us started off in exactly the same place. However different all of us may be now, we do share that common heritage. And through that common heritage, a measure of compassion can always arise if we let it. We can learn to love each other through the shared experiences of all being babies at one time. There may be people in life that seem very impressive now or very frightening now, but remember that they were all once very tiny and very fragile and retained some of that early vulnerability somewhere beneath their armor. It's so easy to get sickened by our species, all the greed, the status consciousness, the vanity, the selfishness. But we should hang out with babies as a corrective. They don't care if the car is that big. They don't care how much your house costs. They don't care that you have a pool in the backyard. They care about the fundamentals. Cuddles, laughter, friendship, being with people who are nice to them, whatever they look like. Deep down, we're all perhaps still like this. It's society that corrupts us and encourages all these wrong impulses. Babies are messengers of hope.
Amen.
And that's just some of the beautiful, some of the bizarre.
And like he says, some of the disturbing things that happens with babies. If you like what I'm doing, or you like what I'm sharing, drop a thumbs up, subscribe. Much love.